Welcome back to Waflehouse in Exandria and elsewhere.
Hey.
Woo!
And Dak is on resume duty and didn't know about this till about 20 seconds ago, so this is going to be fantastic. Over to you, Dak.
Yeah, this is quality material. This, right? So I believe we had just arrived in Amon when we started, and we trying to decide on accommodation, but ended up at the Brandished Iron instead, because Bath. Some food was had, some bathing was had, our clothes were cleaned, so we thought we'd try and hit up a fancy hotel. Almost didn't get in, but thanks to the power of money, got in. Got totally ripped off in the process. Had fancy dinner, which was nowhere near as good as cheap dinner. More drink was had. A night's rest, and then we decided to make our way to market.
You did that before that.
I was that before that. I'm just getting the order.
So basically, you finished. So last time was a trip to Marquette to see Horace, the Andro-Sphinx, and Stitch was instrumental in getting past all the puzzles and death traps.
Mm-hmm.
And you conversed with Horace, and some deals were made. You went back to Emon and had baths. Found out about one of the old amours of Jordan.
Jordan, yeah.
Who you reminded, told her that he was no longer around, and she was upset. And then you went off to the ambassador's. What was that? We called it. It was the ambassador's haunt, where you had cheap dinner, but on posh plates and cost a lot. And you had a night's sleep. So I'll turn the sound down slightly. So you were awake. It is a late summer's day. You wake early, as is your wont, and golden light is streaming through the windows in the ambassador's haunt in the Cloud Top district. Here on the streets below, town criers calling the news, and 8 bells is sounded. You hear activity, but you are way above the sounds of most of the commerce of this city. Even the smell of fish doesn't permeate this high. But the noise and the hub and bubble of the city is almost like a reassuring white noise in the background. You are in a master's suite. You all have your own rooms. You were informed that these walls are ensorcelled and unable to scrying can't coming out, and divination magic can't penetrate these walls. So you are safe from prying eyes and ears. And you awake. 100 gold pieces each, well spent.
Excellent.
The day is yours.
Oh, I'm going to push my favourite button in this game, the one called Long Rest. I've got everything back. Right, let's cast all our 8th and 9th level spells and then have another 8-hour long rest.
Now what we need to do is we need to go buy all your accoutrements again, go do one roll and watch it all turn to diamond dust.
Yep. I mean, actually, joking aside, I do need to buy all my accoutrements again, but I don't think we have any money, and most places don't accept diamond dust as legal tender.
Well, we have money, but unfortunately that's sort of at the moment reserved for what JC needs to source.
I'm just saying, if anyone would like to spot me several tens of thousands of gold pieces, it would be very much appreciated.
Well,
I
I'm
can't
just
use-
wondering whether anywhere would buy the diamond dust. What about Gilmore's? Would he not buy the diamond dust?
I think you're misunderestimating how much diamond dust I have.
Surely.
Yes, and it's a shop that buys and sells goods.
Yes, you're not aware of the concept of value inflation, are you? There was a very famous king from somewhere far away who spent so much gold that actually the value of gold proceeded to be worthless afterwards.
Just see it blinking blankly at you.
Well, see, look, if you sell it now, whilst it's worth something, when the price crashes, you've already made your money.
Yes, I don't think you're quite getting the concept that the more you sell, the cheaper it gets.
Sell it quicker then, before it gets too cheap.
Yes, I can see why they didn't put you in
Flawless
charge of
logic.
the money at the brand.
But that's the problem they did.
Oh, that brass band is very loud for this time of the morning.
Sorry, is that me?
Yeah, I think that's you. Yeah. How much money has everyone got? I mean, first things first. I need to cast Demiplane to go drop off the letter.
Mm-hmm.
To answer your question, I have 75 gold pieces.
I have 3 copper and 2 silver.
Man, you guys are broke. Who's got all? Oh, I know who's got all the money.
Yeah, this place has got all the money. We spent it all in.
And as JC walks along, he chinks slightly.
Right. Well, I will give everyone a fair warning. If there's any valuable items you would like stored in a basically inaccessible place. Oh wait, no, we don't want to do it now because we only want to put the letter in, and then later I can put Demiplane in because I know I don't cast it until now.
Well, to give you money-wise, spread across my various places of storage, I've got about 80,000 gold pieces.
Wow. And how many of those do we need to store away?
Oh, a lot of it is already in storage.
no, I mean,
JC,
like,
could you
as in how
make
much
a
we-
perception roll for me, please?
Yes, 1 second whilst I get back onto the sheet. 25.
From behind the wall, you hear a gasp. Like,
Just found out you have more money than the entirety of them on.
Yeah. I am the Oh, and that's only gold pieces. If you also want to know gem values, you could probably add about another 20.
Before you even get to say that, Stitch just casts silence at your feet just to stop you from blabbing even more.
Well, I suppose that's what happens when you travel with a master thief.
And after about I'll go for about 10 seconds, so he realizes he's yapping but nothing's happening, and then she's just gonna be like, shh. Like she'll let silence drop and she'll just tell JC to cut it in.
Although we do still have the problem of getting our, or at least a portion of JC Our's wealth back to our previous selves.
Doesn't that go in Lewin's demi-plane?
The note goes in the demi-plane. I'm not sure about the cash. I'm pretty sure that ends up in the bag of holding.
that's correct.
There's about 30-odd thousand in the portable hull. So we put a note in the demi-plane, and then we can empty the portable hull.
Well, that
Do
yeah,
we
but
have
that
the bag of holding?
we don't. Previous
Oh, we need
JC
to
currently
steal
has
it.
that. Yes, we do.
Yes. Okay, so we need to do that. Really, when would be best to do that? How
Well-
are we
So
going to get
here's-
the bag of holding on?
Here's a good question, though. If memory serves, I had the bag of holding from the market, and it just suddenly had the money in it.
Yes.
How am I supposed to put the money in my own bag of holding?
It'll have to wait until we sleep or rest somewhere, I suspect, and you're going to have to steal it.
I thought that was the that was what the plan was last night. Maybe not.
Because if you're going to like reverse pickpocket that much wealth, you could start now, and you'd be done before even you wouldn't be done before even I'm dead.
Yeah. I'm assuming I can't place the portable hole above the bag of holding somehow and like a tap just start pouring.
Oh, maybe, but it ain't going to be quiet.
Well, you can actually cross the streams if you wish and see what happens.
World-ending explosions that come to mind.
Yeah, so we played that game once before and got lucky. I'm not sure we should tempt fate again.
Player me has actually got a very like an odd idea that might work, but at the same time, Stitch isn't clever enough to recommend this.
We need to hire a really suave person, someone who can fold themselves into a small box, someone who can go. About 11 people in total.
We should call the highest oceans. Yes.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Do you guys out of character all right with me making a potential idea that might work? Just to spitball an idea, unless you guys have not got any ideas. It sounds like we're all struggling for an idea, but the only thing I can think of is, JC, you look different now, right? Than you did.
I'm tabbed.
Yeah, so you can get the coins to him, but there's got to be somewhere of like. Basically, what I'm thinking is, you actually talk to yourself, but you don't tell you who you are. Like just I don't know, some blab word. You know, you've got good speech craft. But you will basically get him to one side, ensure he takes this money, and then somehow get a Gaius spell on him so that he can't say who he met and how he got that money. Because you didn't know
how the Gaius spell works. The Gaius spell does mean no. Gaius spell means you can choose to disobey it. You just take some damage.
Yeah, we'd need like modify memory or something.
Oh boy, I'll tell you who has that spell. Not me.
I was waiting for the, but I don't have it prepared.
No, that's my shtick.
Actually, no, I do. I do have modified memory prepared.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course. I always have it prepared.
I didn't realise you even. I for some reason I thought that was in the list of ones that you lost.
Nope. It was part of my transcribed because it never came off my prepared list before I created my new spellbook. So
sweet. So potentially we could just wait for JC to go off to the side, offer him a deal that's like quite clearly advantageous to him, to like an absurd degree, just so he takes the money and then modifies memory so he completely forgets.
See, this must have already worked because I don't remember that happening.
I'm not sure that's the sign that it worked, but it's an idea, I suppose.
I mean, I'm also saying, JC, when you go to sleep, you usually have the bag near you. Why don't we just take it when you're asleep?
But I also normally set the alarm spells, which I don't know if I can walk through.
Yes, but that can be easily dispelled.
Hmm. And you set them up previously, so you'll know how you set them up, or at least where you did anyway.
True, and likewise, it is me going through my own spell, so I should be able just to go through it.
I mean, let's say yes. I don't know.
I don't know how time travel works.
No, well, none of us.
I mean, I'm all for the modified memory plan. I think that's the best option. He's taken some terrible deals in the past by the sounds of it, so why would he not take 30,000 gold?
Give you a side eye to that.
It seems like a slightly lower risk modify memory, although it's still pretty risky because he's got to be affected by the modifier memory and not pass the save or whatever. But
I mean, the first thing we need to do is pop the letter in the in the demiplane. So while you're discussing that, Lewin's going to go into his demiplane and just drop the letter in the same place it was before, on top of the chair is sitting.
The chair is sitting is there, looking resplendent. You leave it there. You make sure that the room is exactly as you remembered it, with an intelligence of 22. That's not difficult to do. And you admire your handiwork as well. Which, even if you say it yourself, is quite impressive.
Oh, I do say so myself. And with that, I will beat a hasty retreat out of the room, so I don't linger too long, because I never know when I'm going to be in there. So I'll shut the doors.
Oh, hold it. Actually, you try and do it. It doesn't work.
Interesting.
You realise that the wards around your space room will forbid this sort of extra plane of travel to make it safe for the clientele.
Cool. Did I cast the spell at all, or did it just stop me entirely?
I think you probably... Let's see, I think intelligence of 22. You're making a Arcana roll for me.
Arcana. 20.
Just okay. So you feel, you think actually, if they've told us is true about these spells not getting through, then you think probably your plane of travel wouldn't work either. You know that.
Lewin sort of grabs his own hand as he's doing the somatic component and stops himself.
So it sounds like we need to do this outside, so we should probably make breakfast and leave soon.
Make breakfast? What kind of place do you think we're staying in? Is there a bell that I can ring to bring some sort of servant inside?
There is.
I'm gonna ring it.
And you ring it, and you see a man wearing a blue livery, shocking red hair comes in, and he bows in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What can I do you for? What can I do for you?
I would request 5 samosas as soon as possible, please.
Samosas?
Mimosas.
Mimosas? Mimosas? What mimosas? I'm sure our elvish chefs will know what those are. And anybody else with anything else brought up whilst I'm here?
Yes, I would like a quail egg, lightly boiled, with a round of toast.
Of course. And he takes a pen from behind his ear and scribbles on a piece of paper. And
you glass of a raw fish and a glass of milk.
Could you make an insight roll for me, please? You can see his eyes lift as you say that. Of course, sir. Yes, of course, sir. And anybody else want anything else to eat?
Porridge, please.
Porridge. And what sort of porridge would you like?
Carrot.
Carrot porridge. Carrot porridge. That is porridge made out of carrots.
Oh no, it's porridge with slices of carrot in it.
Why don't you get it grated with cinnamon and sugar?
Ooh, that sounds delightful. I'll have that. And
he writes this down, and he's sort of going slightly green at the gills. Okay, and presumably cooked as per normal.
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay. And little girl, what would you like?
Chicken wings.
Chicken wings. Oh, chicken wings. Would you
10
like
days.
We have a guest chef in who's very good at chicken wings. He is Keith von Castle. He is very good. We just call him KFC sometimes. And,
just like talking about the food, you slowly turn more and more elvish.
I heard about he was a colonel in the war, wasn't he?
Okay, so he takes all your orders and Boris, what's his name?
Boris?
Oh, not Boris. What's his name? Darcy orders spam, eggs, chips, spam, beans, spam, and spam.
He likes to work on his muscles, so he wants a piece of rice cake and a bit of fish.
Okay, and then this man goes, well, thank you very much. I'm Alan, and I will be your servant for today as long as you are here. And he goes up to you, JC, and he says, I will give you anything. I could do anything you would wish, or get you anything you want. And his hand is out, offered in front of you.
10 gold pieces.
And his eyes bulge, seeing 10 gold pieces. That's what he would earn in a year. But he just, before it even hits his palm, it is gone into his pocket. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And it is being whispered around rooms that you are the infamous Waflehouse. The famous Waflehouse, I should say.
I was about to correct this.
Yeah, the famous Waflehouse. Yes. I have heard of you. And he looks slightly. The child killer isn't here, is he?
Oh no, that was a really rather unfortunate misunderstanding. But no, that member is not with us and hasn't been for a while.
Oh, good. He's my brother was in that class, and that the whole year got put back because of that. Okay. Well, I will go and get your food. And anything else you wish. Do you want any anything done? You just ring that bell there, and there's a little silver bell there, pull there, which goes up into the ceiling, and you can see these wires and things. And he says, "Try and give me a pull." One of you does, and you can hear tinkling in the distance. Ah, very good. It works. And he buggers out. And if you don't do anything, 15 minutes later, your breakfast comes.
Yay.
The porridge is odd. And they put some extra green bits on it, sort of like weed leaves or something. You've identified it as some sort of herb from far away. Smells slightly of soap.
Interesting. Okay.
And but it is palatable. I mean, carrot porridge is interesting.
Yes. Well, I made it by accident when I was younger. I didn't really know how to cook, and it kept me alive. And odd what you develop a taste for.
And so you have your breakfast, and then Alan reminds you, says, if you're not going to have the room for another night, then you have to check out by 11 bells.
No problem.
Okay. And if you wish me to dress the beds, I will do so now. Or if you wish me just to leave you alone, I will leave you alone.
I'd imagine that can get taken care of once we leave.
Oh, very good. And he bows and walks out.
That's good. Right. Well, if anyone has any money, I have in my bag, according to my intricate calculations, 7,965 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Wow.
And I will also need to replace about that much. But at a pinch, I need about 4,000 gold pieces to get back my best stuff.
Fair.
You just hear a sigh from JC.
The bank of JC is open.
I work day and night to hoard this.
And as you're talking, Durs is just sitting there, and he's got Woohoo out with it, and he's got his honing stone, and he just scrapes it along the blade, starts sort of cooing towards his blade.
Does he have a slice of bacon on the end of the sword, so as he's sharpening it, he just takes bites off the end?
Every stroke, yeah.
Yes, he does, actually. Stranger used to say that he does.
Oh, look, well, I can't help you sell the diamond dust, but I could take some off your hands for a couple of my spells, just in case for any reason there's an emergency.
I mean, first things first, 7,000, that's nearly 8,000 gold pieces worth of gold pieces. Feel free to take as much as you'd like for your various useful spells, which use diamond dust.
I can just imagine Stitch standing there with your hands out, and there's just every
bag of sand,
putting out bags of it.
I mean, how heavy is diamond dust? How what are we talking? Like,
you're probably looking at three gold purse worth of diamond dust. It's it's quite pricey, but it is dust, so it is not as valuable as the gem would be if it was not the dust.
Yeah. It's not. I'm assuming it's not as heavy when it's dust. 'Cause it's a bit more condensed, right?
Look. I know there's a spell. I've seen people use it before. I want to say it's mending. Can you not?
I have mending. It's not going to work.
Yes,
That's not
mending
gonna work.
tends to be more simple constructions, like repairing a broken pot by placing two pieces next to each other. What you're thinking of is nuclear mending, where we quite literally reform the atoms back together, and it's a bit of a delicate process, as it's often banned by wizards due to the massive fallout when mistakes are made.
Oh, in the meantime, Stitch will take 1,000 gold pieces worth of diamond dust off your hands.
You got it. You have 1,000 gold pieces worth. Lewin gets his little set of scales out, and he measures out the amount for you.
Could I have 200 gold pieces worth, please?
Yeah, that's very restrained. Would you like more than 200?
I already have 3, so that gives me 5.
Cool. Okay, so that only leaves me with 6,765 gold pieces worth of diamond dust. We've basically used it all. Has anyone got like a really big jar?
Fresh out, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I do, but it's actually now full of diamond dust.
Lewin's just going to just put the rest of the diamond dust back in his pockets.
Loosely.
I'd imagine you look a bit like a toddler at the beach with a soggy nappy.
Okay, well, if you do that, you lose 100 gold pieces worth of diamonds into your diamond dust into your seams of your clothes and spilling on the floor or something.
So, I'm sure I will find a sensible enough way of storing this.
Yeah, bag of holding.
We don't have a bag of holding.
The bag of diamond dust, or the portable hole of diamond dust.
No, the portable hole's full of my gold.
Yes, and unlike the bag of holding, it's not as though you can just reach into the portable hole and think of the thing you want. It is quite literally just a treasure pit, and diamond dust is very fine.
Yeah. Well, simple solution, we just go and buy a jar on the way through the city, and we then put it in the portable hole. Problem solved.
Yes. Does anyone know if you can just buy a bag of holding?
I mean, they're
They
rare
probably cost a
enough
fortune.
that people have them, but probably not so rare that we couldn't afford one. The worry I have is having a portable hole and a bag of holding in the same party is a recipe for disaster at some point.
Yep.
Also, do we really need a bag of holding right now? I think...
I mean, if we can get one for a reasonable price, I'd never say no to extra storage space.
Okay, well, I guess maybe that's what we do today. We get that, but just make sure you don't take the bag of holding with you when you go to steal this other bag of holding.
Something just happened. Did you hear that?
You bag of holding just happened. you mix them together.
Yeah, I just saw like a white flare, yeah.
You're up here at the moment.
We were up there. We're now everywhere.
Okay, well, simple solution. It sounds like shopping. Let's get a jar to put all your diamond dust in, and let's find a bag of holding, maybe, and then focus on tonight's plan and try and make sure we can pull it off.
We should probably leave the note in the demi-plane sooner rather than later as well, before we get too carried away with the day.
Yes. So why don't we demi-plane, then go shopping and see if we can find somewhere to exchange this diamond dust.
Yeah, sounds like
good. Let's do it.
Maybe Gilmore would buy it.
Okay.
Especially what I said.
So you leave the ambassador's haunt after your breakfast. Your bills are all settled, and they fawn over you as you leave. And as you leave, you can see some elderly ladies there with big bosoms, wearing day dresses. You can hear them whispering under their breath, JC, that's the Waffle House. There's the Waffle House over there.
I control Lord Darcy before he gets too befuddled.
Roll a strength check.
And I thought he was pink. No, maybe he's changed. You can hear them whispering under their breath, JC, about and everywhere as you leave, everybody just looks at you.
JC gets a bit of melancholy for the fact he misses being pink.
The random question is Stitch's chainmail. It's still slightly too long for, isn't it? So it kind of trails along the ground.
A little bit, yeah.
Can we find a leather worker nearby to sort this out?
Well, you can wear a belt, or you can hitch it up a little bit if you wish.
Yeah.
But you've also got these great big gloves on, if you remember.
I do, yeah.
which make your hands. It's like some of those party hands you used to get, which were about 3 times bigger than they should be.
The Hulk hands, right? The foam Hulk
exactly
hands.
that. Yeah.
I've got at the moment.
Stitch, if you get tired of walking as well, because this is a reasonably big city and you've got rather small legs, you have infinite amounts of animal travel now, so you can just decide what you'd like to be carried by, and we can make it happen now.
I think let's try not to stand out too much, considering your past selves in here. So
this is very true, but it was more a mental note for the future.
I hope you like Shetland ponies.
That would actually be hilarious. Yes.
Just a horse, but one third its length.
Exactly. It gallops just when everyone else is walking.
Is there a suitably empty aisle or sort of back street I can see?
I mean, this is quite a posh area. There are people milling around. You can certainly easy enough find an area where you can do your demi-plane spell outside of the ambassador's haunt.
Yeah, if I could just find somewhere subdued enough to just put the door in without attracting too much attention.
Not a problem. You can do so.
Yeah, I'll do that, and in the interest of time, I'll just drop the note off as I imagined in my head this morning.
Yep. And you do so, and you almost feel that there's a click in your brain as something is put into place.
Ooh. Well, I won't question that too much.
And you leave your demi-plane. Still kegs of water in there.
And my cheese.
Not all the cheese. I think the cheese. Didn't you put a lot of cheeses in Limbo?
So I got some cheese from Limbo, but I got a whole bunch of them from Terra as well.
Yeah. So there's a lot of wheels of cheese in there. Very well stored in this place. It's almost it's like almost like a refrigerated room in here at the moment.
I know, it's great. It's my own private little storeroom I can access and put things in. It's like a very slightly more but less convenient bag of holding, because I can put more stuff in it, but it's not as accessible.
So, what are you doing? The day is yours. You've had your breakfast.
So, unless the party has got anything else, I need to offload a whole bunch of diamond dust, and I need to unload at least a couple of things if I can get hold of them. Problem of being a very, very powerful wizard is I know how much the spell components cost, but trying to find some of these is going to be quite difficult.
I mean, push comes to shove, can't you just commission bits that are proving to be particularly difficult from Gilmore's or where have you?
I mean, it's things like I need a gilded skull and a jar full of aberration parts. Some of them will be fine. So the diamonds and the rubies and everything else I could probably find in town somewhere, but there are other things which are significantly more specialized.
Well, if you're after anything shiny, I'd suggest you shop at the shop of JC first.
Well, first things first, JC, do you have a 50 gold piece diamond? I can pay you in pennies, by which I mean diamond dust.
A 50 gold piece diamond.
Yes.
Sorry, we only deal in high denomination bills here.
Unfortunately, you're not too far off there, Dak. I can give you 100 gold piece diamond. You can crack it in half to get 250s if you want.
I don't think it works that way. I mean, DM, in the interest of time, is there anywhere I can find just a reasonably fancy diamond which would work for this?
Well, there is one jewelry store you used to go to.
Excellent. You guys keep talking. I need to go check my list of all the things I need.
So you remember Ramesh's Gem Emporium, run by the kobolds?
Yep, acid tank.
Which you have been to before.
Actually, so quick DM. Remember we joked around last one of any loose gems on the wall I could pop out as part of my daily acquiring.
Yep.
Do I have a 50 gold piece diamonds from that?
No, it's just basically every time your fingers are so sticky that if you go into any place, you can sort of acquire something. Depending on what sort of place you go into, it could be coppers, silvers, or even golds.
Yeah.
It's not going to be gems. That would have to be a proper thing for that.
Okay. Yeah. No worries.
Most people have passive perception. You have passive thievery.
He does have passive thievery.
That's amazing.
What you guys don't realise is that JC he just gets stuff just given to him because he just nicks it.
Walking along, and he's oh, look at this.
And this is being accruing wealth as time goes by, and none of you have noticed.
No, apparently not.
He sounds like the person that you go to like the pub with, and he distills the glass at the end of the night.
Yeah. And all the coasters on the table if no one's looking.
Not just one. Fine crystalware.
Yeah.
To reiterate, there's a couple of items I really need, but the most important of these is I need to get a jade encrusted circlet I wear on the top of my head. I used to have one. I was given one by my father, and then I cast a spell, and then it immediately disappeared into dust like everything else I own.
So what you're saying is you have jade dust as well?
Yeah, I've got so much stuff. So much stuff. It's so irritating. But yes, I need.
I know.
that.
I love it.
I require that for the shape change, so I can go dragon. But it's a jade circlet worth at least 1,500 gold pieces.
That seems like the sort of thing you might be able to get at like a super fancy jewellery place or commission one at least.
Yeah, it would need to be commissioned. Yeah.
And that means waiting a very long time to get it.
Yeah.
As with everything else here. I'm just doing. I've got the gold piece total. I need to do the breakdown. So, looking at commission items here, the Draconic Spirit, Aberration, Undead, they're all going to be big expectory ones. I've got 1,000 gold pieces. I need to buy another bloody golden dagger on because I just got that golden dagger after so much excitement and it's gone.
Basically, I'll let you spend the morning putting commissions in, but they're not going to be ready. Not for a while.
I thought that would be the case. You guys talk amongst yourself while I continue doing the maths.
I'm just writing.
Actually, to be honest with you, if you wish to, what I'll do is I'll let you have one of those. You can have one of those, but it's going to cost double cost to get it.
Anyone willing to shift up 3,000 gold pieces?
At this rate, you're going to owe me anything I ask for.
I mean, you kind of get it already. You get an infinite supply of fish.
That's perfectly in character with Lewin. That's how he started in the party in the first place, because he owed people lots of money.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is, despite all the journeys we've been on to, I've actually not changed in the slightest, and I'm still the irresponsible money sponge that I've always been.
Who needs character development? I've got consistency. Wonderful.
So, I'm assuming some of the stuff I can get, DM. So, like the cheap diamonds and
you go to Ramesh's Gem Emporium, and if you remember, this is in the Abdar's Promenade, and it is a building. It's a front door. You go in there, and inside there's a grate on the floor. There's a slightly acidic smell. Above you there is a funnel, and there's a little drip of an acidic solution that falls onto the floor next to you. Across there you see a countertop with glass countertop. Underneath it you can see various gems, and behind that there is a kobold sitting on a tall stool. JC, with your high passive perception, you see there is movement behind the wall behind him, and you see the point of a ballista bolt pointing in.
Yeah, and JC will tip his hat to the ballista guy.
Yeah, you don't see. You just see you can see there's somebody hiding behind the wall, but there's a ballista bolt pushing through.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm Ramesh. This is welcome to Ramesh's Gem Emporium. Very nice to see you. I recognise you. I recognise. He points at you, Dak. You are what's your name? What's your name?
Dak.
Fabius.
No, he was one of our companions.
Ah, yes, that's right. Jordan?
No, same deal.
No. Dak! That was it,
Yes,
Dak!
there we are.
Yes! Well, welcome back! You are part of the Waflehouse, are you not? I don't know where the rest of them are. Where's the rest of the Waflehouse? They were good customers of mine.
It's typical adventuring life is difficult, and a great many don't survive, unfortunately.
Oh dear. How sad. Well, never mind. What can I do for you? Have you got money to spend? Hello?
Yes, we do. Do you do currency exchange?
Well, yes, we do it at a reasonable price, but we do have to check the currency and make sure it's legitimate, because you know what people are like. They come along and they try and give us fool's gold, you know.
Okay, Lewin pulls out.
Do you know in the old days, of first edition, that used to be a spell that you could put you could do was make fool's gold. You can't do that anymore because that was deemed to be a bit silly in the new 5e rules. But never mind. So yes, we can do an exchange. The commission is about 10%.
I am very intrigued by this spell of yore, which allows you to pay people with false currency. Do you know if there is perhaps a tome or a repository of where I could find this knowledge?
Well, the last I saw, there was the tome had a picture of a statue on the front with people taking one of its eyes out. I think that was it. But that was a long time ago. I think probably it's been written out of the rule set now. Which is a shame, because it was a fun spell.
What I will do then is I will pull the 2 or 3 jars that Lewin has in his bag, which are all filled to the brim with diamond dust. He's going to just lay them out on the countertop and says, I, through the fault of interplanar travel, have unfortunately amassed quite a amount of diamond dust. From common market metrics, this would sell for around the price of roughly 6,765 gold pieces normally.
So he puts, and he gets a tray out, and he pours it all out onto this tray, and he gets his eyepiece out, which looks quite small, but then sort of telescopes out of the end. Yes, well, let me have a look. Yes, how much of this is glass? It's probably. And where were you storing it before that?
And before that, it was just in my bag.
It was just in your bag, yeah?
It's just in my bag, and I had to turn my bag upside down and scoop it all into these jars.
So it's full of lint.
Yeah, and he brings out there is a mouldy toasted cheese sandwich in there. And he brings out I don't think this belongs. And he just throws it down, and the grill that you're standing on, it falls between the slats of the grill, and you can hear a sizzle as it hits the acid puddle underneath. So the acid smell is a little bit overpowering. Right, let me have a look. And he goes, so yes, yeah, that's great. That's quite a lot of diamond dust. We don't really need that much, but I could give you 3,000 gold pieces for it.
Oh, that is less than half of market rate.
Well, you know, I have to make a profit on it.
Could we negotiate maybe a trade? Which would be roughly equivalent in, let's say, ruby dust for a certain amount of this.
Okay, well, make a persuasion roll for me, please.
Yes, I'm very good at this because I'm very good at talking down to people. That's perception, not persuasion. It's the same. It's a natural one.
Well, we could try. Yes, I could give you some. I could make some ruby dust. I'd have to grind it down for you.
That's fine. I'm probably not going to get a better deal than this because this guy quite literally trades in dust. So yes, I will sell at a loss and get 3,000 gold pieces.
Okay, and he gets bags of coin. You better check the coin. I'm very happy for you to do so.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And Stitch, you're there as well, yeah. Hello, little girl. You're looking at the rings. Is there anything particular you're interested in, or are you just browsing? We don't sell dolls and things for people like you, unfortunately.
Well, I'll be fine as long as Lewin, from your newly gained money, you have some money for bits I need for spells as well.
Oh, you cast spells too. Oh, how delightful! How charming! How charming! Well, we have something. What would you like?
So she goes through her list. So 2 platinum rings, equivalent value of 50 gold pieces or more.
Okay, make a persuasion roll for me then, please.
Okay. 21.
Okay.
Charming.
You do. So you get them at the price that you were there. In fact, because you're doing a bulk buy and because Lewin did that, you get one. Basically, one of the platinum rings is free.
Oh, wicked! That's
so
great.
450. That's 500 gold pieces altogether. Well, there you go, little girl.
Sorry, what was that? You
So
said
you can get all the things you want there. He has a silver tankard. He's got a 300 gold piece diamond.
See, 450 and then 50. One of the rings being free. Fantastic.
Yeah. And he goes, hey, Baron, come through. And the cobble comes through with these diamonds on the cushion. Take your wish pick, Baron, would you want? And with JC there with you, he can actually help steer you towards the right diamond because he's actually quite skilled in jewellery.
As I say, as long as JC or Lewin are willing to pay for this, because Stitch has not got much money.
Yeah, I'll get this for Stitch. So it's 500 gold pieces in total.
Yeah.
Now, JC, are you going to attempt to try and steal something from here?
Oh God. JC will quite happily accept the fact that this is probably not the best place to steal from.
You know you're being eyed. You're being watched.
Yes, heavily.
Heavily, yeah. Yep. And as you can see that Ramesh, who's sitting there behind the counter in the high stall, just next to his leg, there is a lever, a brass lever. So you suspect that's connected to this great big funnel above you, which has got acid dripping out of it. Lewin, you're after. So you can get one of the things that you wanted at double price because they're quite specialised.
So the bad news is because I bought Stitch that I can't actually afford it anymore if it's double price.
Well, see, if you ask JC really, really nicely.
I mean, JC, if you want to fork out 3,000 gold pieces for me, that
have
would
we
be
got
very
those
appreciated.
psychic? Have we got those psychic things still on? Like it's talk telepathically.
We got the earrings.
Yeah. So telepathically, I've got an idea. This is telepathically, so I'm not saying this out loud. Why don't I see if I can purchase those items? Because he seems to like me, and I think I can get us a better rate.
You can certainly try. Be my guest.
Although it does mean I'll have to be begging from both you and JC for the money, but it will be an act.
I mean, I'm very good at acting.
Clearly. Anyway, so she'll ask Lewin for basically anything Lewin's wanting. Stitch is now going to be the one trying to make the purchase.
Okay, so do you see I have a little list above?
Yep. So, which one of those particularly would you want?
The one I just put in, the 15,000 gold piece jade circlets.
Okay.
So that's what she'll ask for.
Well, jade circlets, they are rare things to come across. My Auntie Imelda did have one such thing, which was a family heirloom, but I don't really want to let it go. It was from my Aunt Imelda. She gave me the money for the shop. I suppose for the right price, I could let it go. 3,000 gold pieces. And I think Aunt Imelda will be happy.
So telepathically, Lewin, I'm going to ask you, what do you think about saying 2,500? And I try and flutter my eyelids at him.
You can certainly try.
Can I roll a persuasion roll?
Roll another persuasion roll then, please.
23.
Well, I think Aunt Imelda would like you, little girl, wearing this. I say it is because he's a kobold. You know, kobolds are small. They're the same size as goblins. They're basically sort of dragon folk. But he gets out this jade circlet, which is actually quite small. It is child size, so it will fit on you, Stitch.
Well, for now, she'll put it on her head.
And it does fit. Yes, little girl, that does. I think Aunt Imelda would like you wearing that. It does suit you. It goes with the green of your skin.
And then she'll go to like JC, like, you owe me 2,500.
I suppose I do.
And then it telepathically just says to JC and Lewin, for the greater good.
For the greater, not necessarily the good. And JC will start counting out 2.5k.
It takes you a while to do that, if you're going to count it one at a time. And as he does that, you can see Ramesh's eyes light up as all this money comes out. Where's all this stuff stored?
Well, this is like the amount that JC literally keeps as his thing in a big bag on his side and all that.
It's a very big. So it's a lot. Yeah. That's a lot of coins. Imagine having £200 in 10p coins. That's a lot of weight.
Big old sack over your shoulder like the hamburger.
Yeah.
That's all he carries is coins.
Yeah, it's just that.
Yep.
It's all stuck in his fur.
So the transaction is made. Well, that's it. Well done, little girl. It does suit you, but be careful. The jade circlets are fragile.
We will do our best to look after it. Thank you.
Well done. Is there anything else you esteemed gentleman would like?
Do you have a diamond about yay big? And Lewin sort of gestures the size of his previous 50 GP diamond was.
Oh, yes, we have many of those.
Oh, could I have one, please?
Yes, it's 100 gold pieces.
There we go. I will pay the man his money.
That's for a 50 gold piece, Gem, because you're still on the 7 persuasion roll.
Yeah.
It doesn't like your I'm holier than thou supercilious attitude that you have.
Yeah, inferior people often do.
So 100 gold pieces for the 50 gold piece, Gem.
Does he have? It's not a jewel, but does he have silver dust? Or sorry, powdered silver?
Powdered silver? I can make some.
Oh yes, if you could make some powdered silver, I'd need around 100 gold pieces worth.
Well, that's quite a lot.